What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Whopping everybody. Welcome to WBG. What the fuck? Welcome to Kraken's Den Podcast, aka Kill Them Motherfucking Ponies Podcast, number 3. Let's say today's gonna be a little bit of a short show. It's basically gonna be talked about like one topic, max maybe two. It's a hot topic, but thank God I got my buddy over here, Sean. My boy Sean.
Oh yeah!
Mr. Value itself. What's going on, bro? How are you, man?
Hey, what's going on, Killer Man? You know, I appreciate the invite, first of all. KDP, bro, you third episode. Always want to try to come on and help the homies and that. What we're doing so far with like WBG, TTS, now KDP. Hopefully, it will be another successful show and you keep up with it. But, guys, we've got some good shit to talk about. Hit that like button and share this out. Let's talk that shit, player.
Hey, Sean, have you seen a lot of... You know that we always said that there's a new breed of bots out there, right?
You know what? I'm going to call these, well, bots. We call them pony bots now, innit?
No.
Oh, you mean the bots?
The bots. We were having a new breed of bots, the bots that were fighting back and talking shit at everybody, didn't give a fuck. And now we're having a new breed of like hybrids out there, a new breed of POSs called pony bots. What do you think of these pieces of shit, man? Where do these come from? Like, for real, where do they come from?
You know, Joey, these dudes and that, they just come on the wave. You know, I've been podcasting. You know, I've been podcasting for about 5-6 years now. You were in the chat as well at the time. And you see how people have flip-flop over the years. And some guys are come into the space just the beginning of this generation, this Series X and the Series console and the PlayStation 5 gen. So a lot of these dudes, let's be honest in that, they came in and kind of jumped their way in if they jumped on bigger shows. And they always been kind of like 50-50 to me because they always said that we want to be media, we want to be a gaming podcast. We don't like trying to be a full fanboy if it's Xbox or PlayStation. We try to cover all news. But what is happening right now, in front of our eyes, we're seeing the flip-flops coming out. Even though most of these guys built the channel from Xbox guys in the chat, including the guys in the chat, they built the channel from these guys. But now they're all upset because the bots, the Xbox fans, they're upset with these guys. They're calling these guys out because they're flip-flopping. They've seen it what happened last gen, and they've seen it once again early in this gen. All of that hate, the negative for Xbox, negative hate for the Xbox. That's why these hybrids can kiss my motherfucking ass, Joey.
And now look who it is. POS start. What's going on, man? What you doing, bro?
What's up? What's going on, man? What are we talking about today?
This is just the intros. We haven't passed into topics yet, but I was just remembering when you used to say that there was a new breed of bots out there. There was a new breed of bots talking shit and talking back to everybody, but now we're getting a new breed out there, a new hybrid breed called pony bots. Dirt, I think you created the acronym. You created that word. What do you think about
I didn't.
No, Live Wire. It was Live Wire is one of his
Flip Money. Flip Money created it. Live Wires brought it to our attention. So I want to give credit where credit is due. That's not me. Live Wires and Flip Money created that.
So, Dirt, you're seeing new people in your chats. You're seeing new people in your comments, even in your DMs, talking shit to you. Why are they appearing now? What's going on in the Xbox world that these motherfuckers are talking shit back? What's going on, Dirt?
Well, if you watched my video earlier, it's just like this, Sean. I'm sorry, Joey. I'm so
That's
used to
fine,
saying
dog.
Sean.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's like this, bro. I don't know if you ever been like in a fight back when you were a kid. If it's just you and the dude one on one, it's just a one on one fight, right? But when this dude has his homies behind him, he gets more animated. He talks more shit. His chest starts to swell. So all I'm saying is that when the Xbox fucks up or they do something negative, that's like the homies being behind these ponies. They have ammo. They have backup. Because why? Because Xbox did something negative, or there's something negative that the media is talking about Xbox. So they get this confidence that they didn't have before. Joey, I have seen, oh man, so many ponies I've never seen before in my life. If you watched my video earlier, this guy sent me an Xbox Live message last night.
I did. I saw that.
I'm like, who am this nigga? Who am he? Who are you, bro?
Who sends Xbox Live messages anyway?
Yeah, you'd be surprised, Joey. Joey, once you get a bit of growth on your channel, bro, you'd be surprised, play.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah.
me.
I get a few of them,
Right.
but he was talking this shit. So, I'm expecting that. Right? I'm expecting that because I like my video today. I got a bunch of ponies in the chat and hold Xbox accountable. Phil Spencer needs to be fired. Matt Booty needs to be fired. I got a bunch of comments like that. But I'm telling you right now, bro, I'm sniping that shit. I don't care about your opinion. I had a guy, I hope he's listening. I had a guy, I think he's an Xbox guy, but I don't know, man. This dude is wondering why I don't let ponies on the channel because they support me. I'm like, they support me. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, I saw a guy leave a super chat. Well, that was on Sean channel and fuck his super chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy he was like, well, if they're giving me money, I wouldn't care. So you don't care if somebody disrespect the shit out of you just because they give you a couple dollars? But like, here's like $2. Make your wife a bitch. Here, take $5 from me. Bro, will you be okay with that?
Hell no.
The thing is, because they're used to the other podcasters, you know what I'm talking about. They've been over there and they do anything for money when it comes to like.
Hey, somebody snipe that motherfucker, please.
Snap his ass. But they will do anything for the money, like insults, like you just said, your wife's a bitch, or your wife's this, your wife's that, your kids this. Some people will go to that point because of the money. They'll accept it, but us guys don't accept no ponies money, no currencies, no Jim Ryan's dollar. You can get that Jim Ryan's dollar and shove it up your candy asses, you punk ass bitches.
I don't want nothing from you.
We don't want jack shit from you. We hate you. Like the homie Dirt would say. Dirt, tell him.
I loathe you.
I loathe you, mother. I hate you with everything that's in me. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't care about these people money. What's wrong with you? I'm not doing this for money. This is for the love. Like I always say, Sean and Joy, everything I get or we get is a bonus. It's a bonus, man.
Absolutely.
I don't want nothing from ponies. This guy, bro, he left like 28 messages. I should delete all them bitches, but I'm like, bro, why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys make no sense to me.
Well, anyway, this is not even the first topic. We're already heated up. God damn.
I'm sorry.
That's fine, though. That's fine. I love it. We got the energy. And I killed 10 minutes right quick. I'm going to put that down in the timestamps, which I got to still learn how to do that shit. So 9 minutes and 15.
We'll teach you, bro. Trust me, you want them chapters, play.
Yeah. Anyway, first topic, and is unfortunately the hot topic, and I presume everybody here has already played at least an hour of the game.
I have.
So, of course, we're going to talk about Redfall.
Yeah.
What it means for Arcane Austin, because I'm not going to pin that to Leon. What is your initial thoughts? What do you think? I mean, just the feeling about the game. And Sean, I don't know if you played it. I know Dirt has played it, but about you, Sean, have you played the game?
Joey, I was just going to get ready. I came back from work about 2 hours ago.
Okay, so you haven't touched it.
Had my noodles. My kids were sleeping already. I booted up the game, got to the home screen. and then I send you a message. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta help the homie out. So, as of right now, I blame your punk ass for not
All
playing the
right, you
game.
blame my punk ass. All right, Dirk,
Yeah.
you played how long?
About an hour last
1
night.
hour. All right.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
think about
about
it?
an hour.
You are the big Arcane fan here. You're the
Big, huge
guy.
Arcane fan.
You're the guy that will defend Arcane tooth and nail. You love
Yes.
every game. You bought every game.
Finished
Collector's
every
edition.
game.
Every one of them. DLC. Everything.
Yep.
What,
Um.
what happened to Redfall? What do you
Okay,
think happened to
I
Redfall?
gotta be 100% honest here. The game is it's okay. It needed a little bit more cooking in the oven. I really felt this game could have benefited from some more time in development. Graphics are okay. If you're an Arcane fan, they've never been a graphical showpiece type of studio. Their graphics always had that certain art style.
Mm-hmm.
Deathloop definitely looks better than this, but I'm still early in the game, but it looks okay. Um, it just it's okay, but it's not their best effort. But I'm
Mm.
still early in the game.
All right.
Like it does start off a little slow, but we'll see what happens. I do love the atmosphere, like Relsey said. I do love the atmosphere so far. But like I said, we're a little slow, and I'm going to play it after we get off the podcast.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be a little bit more harsher on the game because I did play around 3 hours and a half on the game yesterday with Devin. We were
Mhm.
playing a game. One thing I do recommend if you're gonna to play this game with somebody, playing it alone seems to be a little bit. It's gonna be slower for the pace of the game itself. That's what I feel like because I did try to play it last night. Like after I played with Devin, like half hour alone, new
Mhm.
profile, new character, and it felt like a different game when you're not playing with somebody else. With that being said, there are certain things that took me back once I started the game. One was the intro. I wasn't expecting the intro to be like a comic book drawing. It felt like they didn't have time to make the cutscenes for some reason. And then I started the game with Devin. Not even 5 minutes into the game, Devin got stuck in some dumb invisible shit that we had to restart the game. Devin got stuck. You know the part that you have to like to break some wood and you have to crouch underneath so you could get to the shipyard.
Yeah.
Devin got stuck when he crouched. We were laughing our ass off because the game didn't even start yet, and he was stuck. We were like, we can't do anything, so we had to restart the game. Of course, we have to, like, because it didn't save. We had to see all the cutscenes again. Whatever. Fine, that's fine. At least it was 5 minutes into the game. I feel like the weapons don't have any weight to it. Some of the weapons that I have now, I have like a few machine guns. I have a shotgun. I have what's the other one? Like a thing that throws UV light.
Mhm. What's your
Uh,
character, by the way?
I'm using Remy. I'm using the girl with
Okay.
the robot thing.
Right.
I think I chose perfectly with her because she's more like a pyromaniac. She uses bombs. She uses grenades. She's more like a ammo Rambo type character, right? So it's like not magic or anything. Devin was using the chick, the other one, the black chick,
Mhm.
which we did find ways to use her really cool with the elevator and things like that. But anyway, I feel like the guns needs weight. There's the AI, bro.
The AI is bad. I saw that in the hour of playing.
The AI is. I'm sorry. I've seen better AI in Nintendo 64 games sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. So what we did yesterday was we finished 7 missions. We saved 2 safe houses, and we finished a vampire's nest. And what I can say right now, if you're gonna play this game, play it with somebody else. Put the highest difficulty as possible because they're not gonna give you any trouble in the in normal or I think what's the other one? Eclipse is blocked. You have to use like put the other one, and and that's it. That's the only way I think like you can find any enjoyment out of this game. I'm really surprised at the product that we got. I'm not even joking there.
Yeah, I am too.
And I'm telling Devin all this time, Devin, I'm getting Goosebumps vibes. I'm getting Are You Afraid of the Dark vibes.
Hey, what's
And
up,
then I'm like,
Invader?
and then hey, what's up, guys? Hit the
What
like
up?
button. And then I'm like, I thought about it after playing with Evan. I'm getting Buffy the Vampire Slayer vibes. And then I thought, but why am I feeling this thing? Why am I feeling this with this game? It's because those shows are fucking cheap.
Hmm.
And Redfall feels cheap to me. Redfall to me feels like a game that was approved to be a double A game from Bethesda before the acquisition.
Hmm.
And after they've been bought, their pressure and their expectations was skyrocketed that they didn't know what to do. It doesn't feel like a complete game either. It does. There's so many things I'm like, what the hell is going on? Animations are weird. Uh, uh, there's a lot of guns that I'm still using the original loadout. I'm still using the original loadout because the other guns that had more power, apparently, I'm still breezing through the game. I'm killing everybody with ease. The vampires. This is a look. I don't want. This is not a thing I wanted to do today. I wanted to talk shit. I wanted to have fun, but no. Your first introduction to the vampires, which is the first cutscenes, make the two vampires look like pussies. What do I mean by that? They're in the screen. You're looking at them, and then they run away because another vampire is coming your way. And you're like, they're not scary. They're running away because another vampire is coming away. So to me, my first impression of the two vampires, they're pussies, and they're easy to kill. I have clips with Devin. We were mowing down fucking vampires in the vampire's nest. They were easy as hell, and that's supposed to be one of their nests, like where they live and they sleep. That scene was fun. It's all trippy. Everything's upside down, backwards. It's kind of like you're having a daydream or something. But they were way too easy. So my point is, Dirt, what do you think actually happened to this game? Earlier in my chat, somebody was saying that maybe this is the first batch of COVID hit games. Do you think COVID had something to do with this? Is it actually time? Do you think they really didn't know what exactly this game was supposed to be? Because it feels disjointed and doesn't feel arcane enough.
Okay,
This
let me
is
say
not
this.
look. Let me finish with this. As I'm not much of a fan of Arcane, but I know Arcane is a quality studio and they can do better. They've done better. What happened? Like for real, what happened?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe they are not familiar with Unreal Engine 4. I believe we heard that this is the first time they worked with Unreal Engine. Two, the second reason, most likely they're trying something new. Arcane Austin, they've only done single player games in the past. They've never done an open world game. Now, I'm not making excuses. Joey asked me, "Why do you think?" I'm just saying, um, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I do kind of agree. It doesn't seem really triple A, right?
Mm,
We heard the story about Arcane Leon. They wanted to do Dishonored 3, Bethesda said no because Dishonored 2 flopped. Prey, which was Arcane Austin last game, flopped. So because I'm just like putting two and two together, maybe because Bethesda told Arcane Leon they can't do Dishonored 3 and they started Deathloop, and that happened to be a big budget game also. Maybe they wanted Redfall to be a smaller game. I'm not sure, bro. I'm not making excuses, but it is what it is. It's not the worst game in the world, but it does seem it doesn't seem triple A. But like I said, I'm still super early in the game.
mm.
But we'll see what happens, man.
This game reminds me a little bit of State of Decay 2, to be honest. State
No,
of
no,
Decay 2 came. No,
it's
no.
bigger than
Let me
State of
let me
Decay.
let me explain what do I mean by that. State of Decay 2 came out. It had its troubles. It had its bugs. It looked the way it looked. It didn't look AAA. Remember when the people were complaining about that? That
Yeah.
And then years later or months later, the Juggernaut edition came out. The all new DLC came out, and the game not looks and plays much better than
It
before.
does. It does.
And I'm thinking that Redfall is gonna reach a similar situation. That maybe in 6 months we're gonna get a new version of the game or a new, I don't know, Halloween patch, whatever. That the game is gonna look better, have better fog, better AI, more enemies, and things like that. Because to be honest, right now, fighting only the cultists and a few vampires here and there, not cutting it. And I'm not deep enough into the game. I know there's more enemies because I've seen it in the trailer. There's one that blows up. But if the AI is this stupid, because I'm sorry, is that stupid? Because Devin and I, we were supposed to be sneaking in a part. We fell off the roof. We fell in front of the guys. The guys did not react it, and we killed them. As it was like that. So they have much to improve into this game. But here's the thing. Are we as Xbox fan going with the flow of the narrative out there? Is this game is really that bad? Or it's just us reacting to the media, to the reviews, and to every fucking pony out there talking shit right now?
Let me take this.
Or it's really disappointing. Sean, take it.
You know what it is? First of all, you gotta understand we all talk shit on both sides, if it's PlayStation or Xbox fans. So this is an Xbox exclusive. So automatically people are gonna talk shit, regardless of what's gonna happen. We're gonna do the same. When something's tied to a platform, if it gets shitty reviews, low reviews, people are knocking on the game, finding images like Craig or what's this vampire people, they're finding funny faces, long fingers, long hands. Automatically, the hate's gonna happen no matter what. We understand that that's the console war. Now, like what Dirt was talking about as well, Dishonored 2, Prey, these type of games, great games they would have been, but they did not sell. And at the time, a lot of people were trying to do these live services, multiplayer type of games. So many people tried it because they were trying to get the money. And once Microsoft acquired these guys, I know for a fact, like, if they were okay, if Dishonored 2 sold well, these guys would have made part 3 because the games weren't selling. They had to try something different. You can't continue doing the same game over and over again when the shit is not selling.
Right.
It's not good enough for you. So the obvious Redfall, we know for a fact. A lot of the opponents are saying, "Oh, this is because of Game Pass." Now, this game was in development before this. We know this from the director. There was a PlayStation 5 version. Obviously, Phil Spencer and the team came in. They cut that bullshit, make that exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem. This is the first game, multiplayer style, Unreal Engine 5. And I'll be honest with you guys, when we look at this game, leading up to this game, the game was looking good. It was looking good. It wasn't the best looking game I've ever seen, but overall, what we were seeing, the game was looking good. Even the previews when the Paris Lily and these other guys went out, they were saying what we played, obviously it was on the PC, but the portion they played, it was pretty good in that. I'm not sure if they were paid or whatever it is, but they were saying it was pretty good. But the games come out. End of the day, we got to judge it for ourselves as well. We know that 70 rated games, 60 rated games, some games are great, they're underrated and that. But this game has come out and obviously it's getting a lot of hate. Maybe if it's from the 30 FPS, some of the textures, or some of the, like I said, Joe, you were talking about the gunplay. It doesn't feel like really good. It doesn't feel weighted. AI's dumb on that at the moment. But a lot of the Xbox guys who's playing this game right now, who's used to playing multiplayer games, they're enjoying it. I know it's on the Xbox side. A lot of the people who play with their friends, like Joe, you said it, playing with people is much better. And a lot of the guys are enjoying it. But is this the perfect game? Has it come out perfect? No.
But here's the thing. As much shit that I just talked about Redfall, I had a good time playing with Devin. Because he was there.
Yeah.
Because he was there. If Devin wasn't there, I swear to God, I don't even know if I would have played 3 hours and a half of that game. For real. Because Devin was there. We were going back and forth. We were having fun about the glitches. We were laughing at certain things. Like, look at this dumbass. We were killing people on the floor. It was just like when the game is buggy, but you're laughing at it with somebody else because you're just having fun. The only thing I was missing, like a few beers, some chips, and just play mindless about it. Because I don't even know what the story is about right now. I only know about the cutscenes at the beginning. I've seen some like documents in the piece on the floor. I've seen some posters, do mission here, mission there. The mission structure, I don't like it, but that's another story. But just having Devin there was fun enough. And I just wonder what it would have been if I played with 3 players. So my other thought is, because they Paris Liddy, Colt Eastwood, and all these guys went to the preview. They played a part that they said that was good and it was fun. I just wonder if we're trashing the game way too early, and maybe down the line the game actually turns out great. Because I can't judge this game for 4 hours exactly, or 3 hours and a half, or do there that it has won. I don't know what's going to happen inside, like further inside the game. Maybe the game turns out to be great, but we're not giving it the chance. But is it Arcane's fault to not giving that first impression? Because remember, first impressions.
First impressions mean a lot.
Is very, very important. And the first impression I had of this game is like the first thing I thought it was glitched out, but it wasn't. When you look at the water first
at
time,
the beginning, yeah,
I thought the water, like, what the fuck happened to the water?
That's part of the story. Yeah.
And Devin was actually walking on top of the water, like, no, this thing is like solid. I think it's like a jelly, whatever. And we thought it was glitched, but then when we walked outside, it was like, oh no, it's actually part of the game. But they didn't explain that though. So I think the first impression of this game is just not the first impression of every time this game has been shown. Always online, first impression. That's not good. Your progression doesn't go everywhere. Only the host gets it, but you get the items and the gear. Fine. And then you have the 30 frames, first impression every single time, and then you see the game. Character models, like the real character models of the game, the players, they look good. I think Remy, I don't know the other guys, the people's name, I forgot the names. They all look good because I see them straight up.
Vivinder,
maybe I don't remember the names, but when you see the game's character models, the computer cover, the NPCs, you're like, why this guy his hand is bigger than his face.
Yeah, let me add something, Joey. You know, like when the ZeniMax deal happened, it was announced in 2020, late 2020 September, and obviously we're done by March.
You got a pony in here?
2021.
You guys know what to do. Snipe him out.
Yeah, they know what to do anyway. Play 2021, and I know Trayvon goes, there's no, like, looking at this game right now, it doesn't look like a live service game, but that could have changed. No one Microsoft came in.
Maybe that part was stripped out though.
Now look what's happening with the Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
that's been pushed back, and they want to kind of like eliminate the live services a bit or the battle pass, and that could have changed because they had to make money. And when Microsoft came in, we don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's just make the game.
Hey, I don't know if y'all saw what Gio Walker said. He said that somebody from Joey's favorite podcast, Xbox Era, said it was a live service game.
Well, we're talking. We're talking about Nick.
No, he said Jesse. I don't know who Jesse is. It started off as a live service game, but then
he's guilty by association. Fuck him. I don't believe him.
Yeah,
now you're gonna say that when the game came out, and now that everybody's trashing the game. Are you serious? This is what we're doing. Come on, man. We gotta be better than this.
No, but Joey, like, I could see this game being a live service game at the start, but when money comes in play and you don't need to worry about that anymore. That's what you do, bro. You don't need to make a live service game. Just make sure you get engagement for Game Pass. Their metrics is different right now. It doesn't work like that anymore. That team needed to survive, and I'll be honest with you, that team might have folded into like a support studio maybe if they were on their own. Let's be real.
If it wasn't bought,
yeah. Dishonored and these games, they got great reviews. People love them games, but nobody bought them games.
Yeah, see, look,
you won't buy this shit.
Dishonored 1 sold well. That's why they did a Dishonored 2. But for whatever reason, Dishonored 2 sold like shit. Then Prey sold like shit. And here we are. But look, does this put a blemish on Arcane? Sure.
A little bit.
But it's not the end of the freaking world, bro. It's just not. Sean made a valid point when he said the console war, we made fun of Forspoken. We had the black girl head put on other people's bodies. We made fun of it. PlayStation fans are making fun of Redfall. That's how it goes. Xbox guys, that's how it goes. So all we can do is wipe the dust off our shoulder and go ahead and move on with our gaming lives, right? So they're going to talk shit. Like I was telling you guys, I've seen so many ponies in my mentions, in my comment section, talking shit. That's what they're going to do. But we got to realize that, Xbox will be fine, man. I know it's been a difficult month for us, with the CMA blocking the deal, Redfall with the 60 FPS, and then Redfall review scores. It's okay though, bro. It's all right.
Let's be honest.
Guys that's flipping, let them flip. It's funny because like a lot of these quote unquote Xbox guys or AKA pony bots that some of the Xbox guys was very critical of because they felt they were bashing Xbox too much. We've seen some comments. Some of these guys are like, I'm about to flip.
Sign the contract. Send me the contract after the showcase.
So, listen. Okay, I mean, if Xbox is really pissing you off, that's fine. But I'm just saying, maybe the homies in the chat was on to something, man.
Yeah. Now, Kev Lowry said, Flop Spoken was legit trash. Redfall isn't that bad. You know what? I'm gonna agree with that.
No, I'm not comparing. I mean, well, I was
No, 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 no,
like the only
no.
thing
I
I'm
know you're. I know
comparing
you're not
is
comparing. I know you're not
the
comparing. But
scores and bad
I'm
games.
gonna say this. What I've seen about Forspoken, bad dialogue, like horrible. Like this, I seen that game drop into like 600p.
Yeah,
Like yes, this game does. Redfall is not the best looking game, but I think it's sharp as fuck. To be honest,
yeah.
the game does not drop in anything like in resolution wise. The dialogue on Redfall is 1,000 times way better than Forspoken, and is also co-op. And when you are playing co-op with somebody, it is fun. Forspoken, I don't even want to listen to that game or nothing. And besides, that game is in the bargain bin. That game was in a
They shut
literal.
down the studio.
It was a little trash. That game. The studio disappeared. I'm gonna bet right here, right now. Yes, it's a little dent on Arcane, but I'm betting that the Arcane is not going away. I'm
No,
betting the Arcane is already planning their new game. I'm betting Redfall is going to get DLC. I'm betting Redfall is going to get updates. And I bet Redfall is going to end up in a better state than Forspoken would ever be in Luminous Studios. Now, you can clip that if you any ponies are listening to me, you pieces of shit. Run with it. Hey, that's fine. We got our L. I'm accepting the L today. You guys been taking L's for a few months. It was our time to take one, at least one. Run with it. Have fun. But
Yo,
it's
smack
not
that
gonna.
motherfucker.
Yes, but it's not gonna end up this way. Something's gonna happen. But we got the show in July, right? I think it's in July, June, and there's rumblings out there that Hellblade is actually coming to the rescue. That's a game you fuckers are afraid of. That's the game that really gonna shock you fuckers into your core. Hellblade, if it comes out and it comes out being or looking as close that we have seen it, I'm sorry. PlayStation, you fucking suck. Because the Series S is gonna do that, and your PS5 can't. So anyway, Redfall, I'm taking the L. I'm fine. Dirt, are you accepting the
What
L?
L? But
64
listen, Joey,
Metacritic.
what? End of the day, Joey, listen to me play.
I,
What
s-
L
I
have
said
you
I, I,
taken?
I said yesterday. I said yesterday that game was gonna be game of the year.
It doesn't matter. It's a game. It could be your game of the year play. But listen, play. End of the day, bro. How did you play this game, play? Did you pay $70 for it? Or was it part of your subscription service?
I actually played 30 for the bite back.
No, but that's the special edition, don't it?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
didn't pay
that's
70 for it then, play.
No, I didn't. No.
You paid $29.99. What about you, Dirt?
I paid $29.99, for the bite back edition.
Yeah, and I wish you could get that back now. But listen,
right
play.
now, yeah, maybe.
Listen, play. You paid $29.99, suckers. But listen, $29.99 there. Isn't that better that you spent $69.99? That would have been worse. At least with Game Pass, you try the game. Try it before you buy it. You try the game, and if you don't like it, you move along to the next game. We got another game there, the last case of Benedict Fox.
Yeah.
Another
Which
game
just got
there.
patched, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's so many games to play, even part of Game Pass. Even though a lot of these guys hate Game Pass, I know this is a first party game. If the game is not for you, there, Joey, guys in the chat, you play the game. I tried a couple hours. This game is not for me. Move on to the next game. The last case of Benedict might be your type of game. If not, move on to the next game. And that's the beauty of it. You ain't spending $70. You ain't spending $60 on these games and think, shit, what did I buy this game for? And let me take this back. No, you try the game. It's part of your subscription service. You enjoy it or you hate it, you move along, bro. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty we got. When you spend $70 on Forspoken,
Oh.
spend $70 on Destruction All Stars. I know that came with that. Bug Snacks, all these type of games.
Godfall.
You feel for Godfall, bro. You
Bug
feel
Snacks.
some kind of way. You will feel some kind of way, player. We don't need to feel that way. We just get the game in our service. We like it, no, we move along. And that's the beauty of it. We ain't spending 70. And I love it, bro.
Hey man, let me say something right quick. Jazz just tweeted something. Well, it was about an hour ago.
What did he say?
I'm about to read it. I can. Like he says, huh?
Or put it in the DM so I can share it on the screen.
Oh, I can share it. Like, let me share. Yeah, I
Oh,
can share.
yeah, go ahead, share
Yeah.
your screen.
He says
Yeah.
some of the takes from writers slash creators on the state of Xbox are clearly in bad faith from people who just want to see the brand die. To be honest, let me tell you something. I know a lot of people.
And
Like you see
let,
it.
let me put that on
We
timestamp because
seen it.
that's the next topic, by the way.
Hold on,
Exactly
let me
that
say this,
same
Sean,
shit.
before you go. I know a lot of people think Jazz, he's a pony, but I don't think he is. I think sometimes a person in his position has to seem a little bit more, neutral, so to speak. But what he's saying right here is absolute facts. Some of the takes from writers slash creators on the state of Xbox are clearly in bad faith from people who just want to see the brand die. That's what some of the Xbox homies be talking about. We're not saying
Mm,
Xbox doesn't deserve to be criticized. We're not saying they should definitely be criticized for Redfall releasing average as it is. We're not saying they don't deserve criticism. What we're saying is people go above and beyond. Some of these guys act like they want the Xbox brand to die. Some of the
mhm.
media act like they want the Xbox brand to die. Yes, Matt Booty hasn't been perfect. Neither has Phil Spencer. Nobody's perfect. But every time something uh negative happens to Xbox, what happens? People go above and beyond to bash it. Even last year with the damn VGAs, Xbox didn't show up to the VGAs. People lost their shit. Like, are you guys serious? Xbox is not obligated to be at the damn VGAs. That's what happens. That's the shit I'm saying. Jazz is right there. Some of these guys act like they want the Xbox brand to die. Are we forgetting 2021 they won Publisher of the Year? Are we forgetting that Hi-Fi Rush release to rave reviews earlier this year?
In a perfect state, by the way.
Flawless state, yeah. Okay, Redfall is a disappointment. Absolutely. But now it's the end of the world.
Again, that tweet that what did you just share was the perfect segue because this topic is Xbox is giving these fuckers from the media, from Twitter, social media, everybody ammo to
Yeah,
talk shit back.
yeah, they are.
And yes, I'm disappointed about Redfall, but I don't hate the game. I'm still enjoying it. We're playing with Devin, and if anybody else wants to jump in, I'm cool with that. But what pisses me off is the trashing of the brand every time a little thing happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're giving these fuckers ammo and it doesn't stop. And that's what pisses me off. Jazz is saying the same thing. The amount of articles we're going to start seeing. And this is putting pressure now on Starfield. It's putting pressure on any other game on Xbox. It's like everything is under a loop now. Forza, I have no doubt that game's going to come out perfect or close to perfect. Now people are going to look at that game. Starfield is getting more pressure. The game has to be more or better, and I feel like these games are never gonna. I don't know. Like, what do you say when something has so much hype? It's not gonna meet the hype that people's gonna get
It's
on
not
these
gonna meet
games.
expectations.
It's not
That's what it is.
expectations. It's not meeting the expectations, and that's pissing me off. What Jazz is saying right now on that tweet, there's a lot of people doing things in bad faith. That is 100% true.
That's
You
And it
know,
pisses me.
Joey and Dirt, we've been seeing this for the past 5, 6 years, bro. This is nothing new. Every time we see the circle
But it's
of
getting
life,
worse though.
but it's getting worse, bro, because there's more people on social media, more people on Twitter, and more people want to talk that shit, and more people. I'm glad, like, when a doom and gloom, like, Dirt, you brought up a great point. That VGA stuff, they blew the shit. They blew that shit out of proportion, bro. The way they were talking about it was like game over. Game over. Even though Aaron Greenberg came out the next day or so talking about we got something planned for January and that,
mm-hmm.
they still weren't happy with that shit. These dudes will blow, and when it comes to Xbox, they will blow the shit out of proportion. That's what happens,
Mm-hmm.
and Xbox will never have a fair fight. There'll always be something. When something goes wrong, boom, there'll be multiple articles. Loads of people will say doom and gloom again. It's game over. Phil Spencer, listen, fire him. I'll take his place. I'll do this. I'll do that. We see that from anybody, from the media people, even from these pony bots, talking about the first thing I'll do, do the crunch work. The second thing I'll do, make sure the game comes out perfect. Like, bro, you're just
Yeah, I
a
saw
fucking
that.
YouTuber. I see you just on Twitter. You're just a punk bitch. You telling these guys how to run $1 billion corporation, $1 trillion corporation?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here and that. But before we move on to some desert like Joey, man, it's always going to be doom and gloom no matter what. When Starfield comes out, if it gets great reviews, Xbox had nothing to do with that. Hi-Fi Rush, nothing to do with that. When Xbox One publisher of 2021, what happened? Psychonauts?
Those were
No.
their games.
Deathloop?
No,
No.
that's not their game. No.
None of them games, but I
Those
bet
ain't
you
their
them games
games.
got a 60 rated Metascore or 50 rated. Xbox Stench, Phil Spencer, Phil Ness.
Game Pass.
Game Pass effect.
fodder.
Yeah. But we'll see how this is going to play. And
Can
I'm
I
glad,
say
like,
what Post Up said?
Go ahead. go ahead.
yeah, 1 second, Joe. I'm
Yeah, go
glad a
ahead.
lot of people are getting exposed. I'm glad people on Twitter, guys in the chat, finding out who the real motherfucker Xbox fans are. And that's us on the motherfucking panel and you motherfuckers in the chat. We love you, bro, and keep it real on that. Flipping left, right, center, fuck out of here. We know you fake ass, bitch ass, smelly ass, stinky ass pony bots and ponies. You can kiss my ass. When people come after you, don't cry like a bitch. They followed you, they followed your channel because you were repping Xbox. Now you all of a sudden sign the contract. Give me a contract. Oh, Xbox is dog shit. I'm selling my Xbox. Fuck out of here, you fake bitches.
Listen, man. When the support changes, I mean, if the content changes, the support changes flat out, bro. I don't know why it's rocket science to some people. Look, Sean, like you just alluded to this, Post Up was saying, first, it was Starfield and Redfall had nothing to do with Microsoft. They were in development long before Microsoft acquired them. Then they started tagging FTC, CMA, senators, congressmen, and even the president about how Microsoft pulled Starfield and Redfall away from PlayStation. He's right, because I have receipts. Redfall comes out to bad reviews, and the same people who said Microsoft had nothing to do with the game, the same people who were complaining about the game being pulled from PlayStation are now blaming Microsoft for Redfall and disowning the very same game they were fighting for. Well said, brother. Sean, we said this was going to happen. We said if Redfall or Starfield got average reviews, they would disown it. They would say, oh, that's Xbox game. Xbox ruined this game. Exactly after they said these are not Xbox games. They said, I have receipts. I'm going to do a video about this shit. They said these are not Xbox games. What are they saying now? Look at you, boss. Redfall is a fail. They need to fire Phil Spencer. They need to fire Matt Booty. Keep it consistent. They can't. That's why I hate them. I hate you.
You know what's crazy though? Like, you're a Piston fan, player.
I'm a what?
You're a Piston fan.
Yeah.
A Piston fan, yeah? You've been on it for what, day one?
Pistons?
Yeah.
Detroit Pistons?
Or Lions, wherever the fuck you...
Yeah. Detroit Pistons
yes.
is basketball, Lions football, yeah.
Okay, whatever, yeah, some shit like that. Just imagine you been repping these guys, talking that shit forever, there. For 40 plus years, bro. Then all of a sudden, bro, they do one thing wrong or something's happened on that, or they do a couple of things wrong and then they flip on that. That shows, bro, you just going because of like Chicago's, because Michael Jordan and so on. Look, you give them credit, the other teams and that, but if you flipping all of a sudden, or like the flipping, and then people are expecting you're there. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You've been supporting the Pistons and Lions for like 40 years. Now you're going to... Pistons has been dog shit for 35 years there. Now you flipping all of a sudden.
Well, in sports, there's a lot of flip floppers because there's fuckers that are a fan like LeBron. Whatever team LeBron is, that's the team they're capping for, right? So that we do see that in sports. We do see that in sports.
See, but hold on. But Sean's talking more about the team though, not a player,
team,
right?
Player.
Listen, if you're a fan of a team, you know, you criticize your team. You say, I didn't like that move. I didn't like them signing that free agent. I didn't like that trade. Yes, you criticize your team, but if you're a fan, you're a fan. I said, like throughout the whole year, the Detroit Pistons had the worst record in the league this year. Yeah. Was I disappointed? Yeah. But I understand it's a growing process because they had to rebuild. They got some great young talent, But these guys might not be ready yet, but they'll be ready down the line. So I'm super excited for the future of the Detroit Pistons. Like, I'm excited about the future of the Xbox. Yes, there's definitely growing pains. Yes, sometimes they run into a roadblock that alters things. But I'm not about to sit here, love Xbox all these years, and all of a sudden say, kiss my ass, Xbox. Now, it's one thing if Xbox wasn't trying to improve. Like I said, everything isn't perfect, but we've seen Xbox make a lot of moves that they're trying to improve the brand, whether the ABK deal go through or not.
That's the part that, like, I don't understand from media and people, flip floppers and things like that. This is the first misstep from Xbox in a while.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last low rated game? Like
Crackdown 3.
And yes,
First party.
Minecraft Legends, but that just came out though. Like, you understand? Like, but the first big misstep in a while from Xbox was
Crackdown 3, bro.
Crackdown 3. You know how
That
long
was 2019?
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years ago. What happened in these 4 years? We got a new publisher. We had some Game of the Year contenders. We had highly rated game. They won publisher of the year. They're probably buying Activision Blizzard, and you seeing them build, and we see the roadmap. Dirt, you always talk about the roadmap.
Mm-hmm.
You see these fantastic games in the horizon, and we're gonna flip flop now because Redfall has a 62, 63, and the game ain't that bad either. And that's it. You're done. You're selling your Xbox. I'm done. Fuck this world. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Because they're full of it, Joey.
You're full of shit. You guys are soft, man. You guys survived Don Matrick, and you're gonna flip flop now?
Oh, should we just send? Who said that? Don Matrick was on. Who sent it? Don Matrick was the shit.
Ooh,
someone sent it to me. I can't remember who it was. On that.
Serious?
Yeah, I don't know who it was. It must
I saw some guys. I saw Ryan McCaffrey bring up the 360 generation, bro.
But someone sent it. Don Matrick was the best ever.
That's the part that pissed me. Oh, I love the 360 generation. Don't get me wrong. That's the generation that actually made me bleed fucking green. But here's the thing: how many studios, actual first-party studios, my Xbox had during the 360 days?
2, 3,
2 or 3, maybe.
That's
it. And everything was third-party fucking deals that they had, dude. We almost lost Gears of War. Guys don't understand that almost fucking happened. Gears of War almost went to PlayStation if it wasn't for fucking Phil making the call and buying that fucking IP back. You imagine that shit? So you're calling now, but fire Phil fought my booty. Motherfuckers, do you even know what it's like to manage 400 people? You know what it's like to manage $1 trillion fucking budget a year? Do you know what is that like? I don't know. I know how to manage 20 people. Just 20. But hundreds of 100 people, that's imaginable to me. I don't even know how that shit works. But the flip-flop now, Dirt? Why are people flip-flopping now? Yes, we almost lost Gears of War. Epic was planning to bring it back. And it was a third-party game, by the way. Until Microsoft said, hell no.
A second-party game. A
second-party game. It was, but they were making builds already. They were planning that shit for PlayStation.
Yeah, PS3.
There was articles. That the game might come to PS4.
There was a playable version of it on the PS3.
So no, they Phil for that shit. Thanks Phil for that shit. You got to thank Phil for a lot of shit. And is he perfect? He's not. He's far from it. But you guys really rather have Don Matrick back? Dirt.
Watch E3 2010.
Yeah. I'm sure I have a DM. Someone saying some shit like that.
I saw somebody recently sent me a picture of Don Matrick for nothing. Just a picture of him. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, so Ryan McCaffrey was the one talking about freaking 360, bro.
It's gonna be interesting, guys. Like, end of the day, like, no matter what, like we talked about the VGAs, bro. Everybody went crazy over that shit. I expect like a certain podcaster today. It's Tuesday today, ain't it? Yeah, I expect a podcaster today to talk that shit, and people are gonna be pissed off. They're gonna be like, "Yo, why you coming after us? We'll see what happens. I'll listen to that shit tomorrow, no matter what. But the way the investment, like these guys don't believe like if Xbox was not invested into studios and publishers, then you can talk more shit. Like, listen, you gotta invest more, but they invest into like
But they
studios,
don't like how they're
publishers,
investing.
cloud gaming, and you saying Xbox is not doing nothing? Come on, man. There's gonna be a few missteps along the way,
But here's the
but
thing: they don't like how.
every misstep you'll get a Hi-Fi Rush. You might get like a Redfall. The next one will be Starfield. Then you might get another one. Who knows on that? But not every game comes out can be a banger 80, 90 rated game. Not every game can do that.
Right.
Nintendo's not done that. PlayStation's not done that shit. We can't expect every Xbox first party game to come out and be hitting the 85, 90 rated games.
Agreed.
We can't
Agreed,
expect
son.
that.
Agreed.
Nor the studio wants to make a game like a AAA game either, because we know some of them just want to make a small AA game for now until they make a AAA game down the road. But here's the thing: this year, what was 5 months into the year, I still believe the Hi-Fi Rush is the best game out there.
This year,
Uh,
do you know
this
I agree
year.
with you. This year, yeah.
This year, yes, Resident Evil 4 was out. I love Resident Evil 4,
That's a remake, bro.
but that's a remake, and yeah, it had a little bugs here and there. Redfall, fortunately, it is what it is. PlayStation hasn't released shit. Dead Island is cool, but Star Wars is a great game, but it has troubles so far. I think, and I hope so, that Hi-Fi Rush gets under consideration for releasing complete, polish, no day one patches, no bugs, not $70, highly praised by critics and highly praised by the fans. That's basically that's a perfect game. That game has to be considered game of the year, and that's an Xbox game. I'm not. Xbox has nothing to do with it. No. If they're taking the fall for Redfall, they're taking the fall for Hi-Fi Rush. Right now, I still believe Dead Space is out. I forgot about Dead Space, but is Dead Space Game of the Year contender oracular? Do you think that? Honestly, right now, Hi-Fi Rush is the best chance and is the best game out there right now. Third, I know you didn't like Hi-Fi Rush that much.
Who?
I think so.
I finished Hi-Fi Rush.
Ah, you did. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You never talk about it, you piece of shit.
Because I finished it. Listen, let me say something right quick. I just ran into another tweet. Some guy just going crazy on Xbox saying consistency. Look, man, why is it that Xbox gets absolutely destroyed, bro? There's so many different publishers that will release a good game, then release a dud. Like Sean just said, not every game is going to be a 90. Not every game is going to be high 80s. There are great games that's, in the 70s. 60, yes, is under where Xbox wanted to be from the reviewers. But at the same time, man, what the fuck?
I mean, look at Dead Island. Dead Island, people is liking it, and the game is like in the 70s, some shit like that.
Oh my god, man! They be killing Xbox, man. That shit is annoying, bro.
Yeah, it's annoying, and I wonder when. That's the only thing I ask for Xbox. Fight back a little bit. Like, come on, man.
I think they will. They got a lot going on at the moment because the way Xbox moves, Microsoft, they move in a different playing field. That's what it is, and the way they do like this acquisition or this, they're the top 5 company in the world, so they move different compared to other companies where they can get away with certain things. So Microsoft has to be a bit more cautious when they have to do like something in the gaming space or just overall because it's Microsoft.
Yep. He said this would be in the 70s, but the Xbox tax.
Oh yeah, it's getting taxed like a motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad I'm looking on Twitter whilst I was working today, and I'm glad a lot of the homies are enjoying the game. I'm glad they are, man. That's the beauty of it. They're enjoying the game, and that's the whole point. Like, look, a lot of games like Rise, Son of Rome, and these type of games out there, like they were hitting 60s, and Quantum Break is 77 or 78 or something. A lot of games I love them games. I think them games should have been like Rise should have been in the 70s, like 75, 76.
Yeah, bro, Rise should have easily been 78
but
at least.
they get killed in that. We can enjoy these games when they are 60, 70 as well. And I'm sure like a lot of guys who's playing the Redfall they're enjoying the game, and maybe they are playing with the homies. Like Joe, you talking about it? You playing with Dev? Imagine you have a full squad. You guys are talking that shit on the party chat. You could have you guys could have loved that. You could love that game. You have a lot of fun. Like me and Dirt, I remember me and Dirt were playing. What's that Gears of War game? What was that
Judgment?
game? No, the other one. People can fly. What did they make there?
Oh,
Oh, they were
Judgment.
talking Bulletstorm. We were talking about Bulletstorm.
No, that on
Oh,
that's
Outriders.
Outriders, bro.
Outriders, yeah.
We had a lot of fun playing that gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
On that game was dope, and that was a 70 rated game or something.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you had a lot of fun with that.
So yeah, you guys can have a lot of fun. I'm glad the homies are playing the game. They're playing the game at least, putting in
But
some hours.
That's
and
the thing that I
bro.
love.
Keep it up.
That's the thing that I'm loving right now. The Xbox community, the real Xbox community. Yes, they're criticizing the game because, rightfully so, they earned it. However, they're pulling up and they're playing the game. They're making up their own mind. They're playing the game. They're squatting up or playing by themselves. And some of them are like, yes, the game has its problems, but I'm still enjoying it. I have problems with the game. Personally, I have problems with the game, but I still enjoyed my time with Devin. Dirt was playing alone. I'm sure he found his problems too, but he was enjoying the game. Sean, well, that's still, we don't know about that yet. We'll learn about that later, or maybe on TTS he will talk about it. But the Xbox community, as yes, we're criticizing the game, but we're there. We're pulling up. We're supporting the game. And like the pony said, we support the dev, where we're actually supporting right now Arcane. Arcane, you stumbled a little bit, but we're there for you. All right? We're playing your game. We're giving you construction feedback back. Fix the AI. That's what I want. I want you to fix the AI.
Shane G goes, the AI gets better around about 6 hours in. But see, like I said, we got to put more time in play. Like I was just gonna play before the show, but Joy needs a panel member, so most likely I'm gonna play it tomorrow and get a good few hours in, and we'll see how it goes. That's it. That's the beauty of it. We can play, and if you don't like it, if you don't enjoy it, we can move along to
That's
the next
fine.
game.
That's fine.
Hey, yo,
There's
Joey,
nothing
bro,
wrong
you
with
got
that.
78 people in here, bro.
I know.
Is that a record?
I think it was 85 last time.
Oh, 85.
81,
81
82.
or something.
But
Bro,
still,
this your third episode, bro.
78 people here, man. I'm happy, and
Joey.
I'm here because of the chat. I love the chat. I love doing
The
this.
chat is awesome.
The chat is awesome.
Joey, we did Scram Punks for 2 years.
16 people. I was
We
one of
didn't
them.
hit 30 people until like WBG started, bro. We used to have a solid 12 every week, and then that one time I remember we hit 25. I couldn't believe that shit, bro. And here you are, your third episode. You got 70-some people.
And
You
they're-
know,
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Yesterday night while I was playing Redfall, somebody was doing a podcast. I'm not gonna say who it was. There was only 24 people there, and that guy's been in the game like for 10 years. And I'm like, damn. And I'm
10 years.
I'm exaggerating a little bit. Let's say 5.
Tell me after the show.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. But I was like, you know what? I have to be grateful, and I am grateful. I'm
Yeah,
grateful to
absolutely,
be.
bro.
I'm grateful for being a panel member of WBG. I'm grateful having you, Sean, Dirt, Devin, R&B, and the chat. I feel like you guys are real friends. I'm grateful for all of that, and I don't care how much trash they talk about Xbox on social media. I don't give a fuck. I ain't buying PlayStation. If my kids ask me for a PlayStation, I'm just gonna ignore the fuckers. Swear to God, I'm gonna buy them another Switch.
Bro, my PlayStation has been sitting here like since God of War, bro. And I don't plan on playing that bitch until Spider-Man comes out. So if that shit comes out next year, hey,
Dirt.
Oh, I gotta cancel my PlayStation Plus, by the way.
As you should right now. Do it now.
Yeah.
Do it live.
I gotta cut it on. I cut that bitch on to cancel.
Blow the dust off play.
Jim Ryan, PlayStation, and their ponies has made me hate their brand.
Yeah.
So much that I'm not gonna touch that console ever again. I don't give a fuck.
I used to be like that with Apple phones, bro. Their fans made me hate Apple.
I just
for the longest, bro.
And no, that's the part. Ponies actually believe. I think they actually believe that PlayStation is the Apple of consoles.
Yeah.
Which fuck you. Like, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
You overpriced big bitch piece of shit. Console is noisy. Your controller is overrated, Your games ain't that much, and The Last of Us, I think, is a shit game. Fuck you.
Oh
Anyway,
shit!
Oh shit, Joey.
I really hate it. I really hate fucking Sony right now, for real.
No, but I feel you. But like I said, I would say this was in like maybe the 2010s. iPhone fans made me hate the iPhone. At that time, I never had one. I never held one in my hand, but they made me hate it. I don't hate it much now because I have one. It's my work. Like, you know, I got an iPhone 13. It's my work phone. But they made me hate the iPhone. Apple, period, because they like, oh, Apple's so great. Oh, I have like the laptops are great, the PCs are great. Apple is amazing.
Yeah, exactly like that.
That shit ain't all that, man. So I feel what you're saying. And kind of, you know, that do make me like want PlayStation to really fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because of their fanboys, bro. Okay, I hate them. You know what I'm saying? They're that's that entitlement. Like the same thing with Apple fans. They like, I don't know about Apple fans now because I don't really go back and forth with Apple fans like I used to. But back in like 2010, bro, they were so annoying, so arrogant, so entitled. Bro, I'm telling you, I used to hate them. And it made me hate the iPhone.
I fucking hate you, PlayStation. You piece of shit. You killed my Dreamcast. Anyway, guys, I think I still think Xbox has a bright future.
Of course.
I still think that it's not doom and gloom. You guys are not you guys. I mean, social media and the media. It's just exaggerating everything. It's all about sensationalism. At the end of the day, it's all about the clicks. I think we might see. I mean, E3 is dead. We know that, and we say we always wave 3 wave 3. But third, this has to be the showcase this year. It has to be, man. I know we said it. I know we said it last year. Like it was gonna be the year, and then they did the 12 months shit.
You know what?
And then
The 12-month stuff was. I don't like the 12 months. We said it as well at the end of the show. Once we figured it out, like they did the 12 months, and hopefully they don't fall on that. Maybe that was some of the plans they had because they don't want to show too much out, and they wanted to lock in 12 months. We'll see what they do this year. This showcase is gonna be a lot of fun. Obviously, we got the Summer Game Fest. I think that's on the 8th or 9th or something. Probably there. I can't remember.
11th.
No, that's the main showcase.
Oh, Summer Game. Yeah.
So it'll be a lot of fun, man. Obviously, I'll be streaming the Summer Game Fest. We'll see if this dog shit PlayStation showcase shows up whenever it needs to show up on that. They will be streaming the Xbox showcase, the double showcase. So we're gonna have a lot of fun on that. And when people say Xbox doesn't have a bright future, it's gonna be a good bro. Listen, they're spending $70 billion trying to get a publisher. If that doesn't show commitment that they want to invest into gaming, I don't know what else can I say. You got PlayStation out here buying like Hobo Studios. What kind of studios they buying?
Firewalk
and Fire Sprite and Deviation and shit like that. What the fuck? What kind of studios are them? They buying publishers and $70 billion
on the corner studio, the $2 whole studio.
Yeah, those are like you buy one and get two studios and shit like that.
Yeah, it's one of them buy one get
2
one
for
free
one
or some
studio.
shit.
2 for 1
Yeah.
studios. Like,
Get 2 for 1 studios.
But you know, Joey, what a great show, Joey, man. Shout out to the 70+ people still here rocking.
Shout out to you guys,
this, man. Shout out to. So Joey, close the shit out, play it.
Yeah, let's close this shit up. But before I go, I just want to say, Xbox players, do support their studios, do support their publishers, do support their brand. Not like you pieces of shit that didn't buy a PSVR 2 POSs. That shit died. Like it's dead. Goodbye. Sean, what do you got going on? Apart from
Yo, man, I'm gonna go get some buns, hopefully.
Mm.
You know, but hopefully, if not, then it is what it is. I'm gonna go sleep and go to work tomorrow, and then hopefully play some Redfall tomorrow. Or might do a TTMS tomorrow. I don't know. See how I feel. The ponies keep pissing me off. I'm gonna have to do one.
You gotta hold the line, man. You gotta hold the lines. Dirt, you're the number one bot in the streets right now. What you got going on?
Man, nothing much. I dropped a video today. Check it out, guys. Check it out, please. That's about it, man. I'll probably do I was about to say TTMS, a Dark Man on Thursday. Right now, my topic is, some of what we talked about today, why Xbox gets an extra 30-40% hate when they do something. No, actually 60-70% hate when they do something bad, or something, you know, that's negative of Xbox, they get like 70% more hate than anybody else. So I definitely want to talk about that. But that's about it, guys.
Awesome, Dirt. Awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I forgot TTS this week, guys. Some of you guys will be happy in the States. It's gonna be WBG time, 6:30 play this Friday. TTS. So late show. I'll be coming back home late from work and that, and then we'll be talking that shit. I gotta send the missus and the kids to the in-laws so I can shout.
Hey, man, tell your wife, kids, hey, y'all, I love y'all, but do me a big favor. Go on and get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Out of here.
Yo, I can shout that. Otherwise, I won't be able to shout.
It's great to do that sometimes. You know what? You guys are leaving. Who's staying? No, nobody's staying. Everybody leave.
I told her last week. I go, listen, next week you're going to your mom's Friday for a day or two.
like go and get out of here.
Talk shit.
Talk that shit.
I can't shout, bro. It won't be the same type of show, bro.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Anyway, guys, awesome shit. Guys, thanks for being here. Hit the like button. I don't ask for much. I just ask to you guys in the chat to always talk
subscribe to our boy Joey.
Subscribe to the homie Joey, y'all.
Yeah, if you want to. I don't know.
No, if you want to.
No, what I do want them to do is to talk shit. I want them to fucking kick these motherfucking ponies in the chin or something in the chat. I don't care. Fuck the ponies first, then subscribe to me. And that's it, guys. We're out. See you guys next week. Another Kill Them Ponies podcast. Let your body jump to the killer.